here is our room at the Grand Californian Disney Hotel. So we're all sharing one room at this hotel. Disney is far too expensive to have more than one room, so we all squeeze in. And we have a very nice pool view. I'm just going to sit. So we are out on the balcony. And oh my gosh, it's such a nice view. So this is the hotel at the Grand Californian. There's 3 hotels in Disneyland. This one has an exit straight out into Grand Californian. So I've always wanted to stay here, so we decided to do it this year. And even though it says that it doesn't have a theme park view from our room, I've spotted something. This is the wheel at Pixar Pier, and I can even see little glimpses of Incredicoaster behind there as well, so that's very cool. All ready to head into California Adventure about 20 minutes after we arrived at the hotel, which is quite impressive. It's kind of bad luck, but also we're lucky in one way that our favourite ride, probably our favourite Disney ride of all time, is going down tomorrow. It's going to be shut for weeks. I haven't actually said when it's going to open again, but definitely it's going to be shut the rest of our stay. So I feel really lucky that we're arriving today and not tomorrow, but basically means that we need to ride it today, otherwise we won't at all. So we have just booked a lightning lane for later in the day, and we are going to also go in queue to ride it now. So hopefully we'll get to do it twice today, and then we'll feel happy that we got to ride it. Such a cool ride, doesn't exist in Florida, and we were really sad when we saw it was going down. So just really pleased. We're going to go and queue now. It says 45 minutes, we're hoping it's going to be a bit quicker. So let's see. First view of Pixar Pier. I always think it feels like it's not real. It looks too much like a cartoon. So cool.
Once seated, be sure to lower the restraints snugly to your shoulder. Frontline and the Incredibles are always there to protect us, ready and willing to put their lives at risk.
Bajen el sistema de retención hasta que cierre. Mantengan su cabeza en el respaldo y permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And we're done. Oh my gosh, just gone past. We're done. Such a good ride. Really glad we got that done. And we're riding it again in 1 hour on our lightning lane.
And I remember vividly that it was just full of low hill.
We were walking past Grizzly River Run, Rapids? Grizzly River Rapids, and there's only a 25-minute wait time, so we have jumped on. We're quite hot.
Grizzly River Run.
Grizzly River Run is actually called. And so we're going to do this because we're all quite hot, and then head back to Incredicoaster for round 2.
Welcome, passengers. Please move all the way down before taking a seat. And please fasten your seat.
Okay, we got a little bit wet on that. I'm absolutely soaked. I don't remember. Last time we came here, I didn't do that, and the time before, I do not remember getting that wet.
They took out the big drop and added like this thing underneath your control.
Yeah, it's like an eruption of water. So just when you think you've kind of got off okay, you just go through an absolute waterfall. So yeah, we're all completely soaked. I'm gonna go and sit in the sun for a bit.
They actually did take out the big drop,
Yeah.
and I didn't that time. I think that's because they got.
We're just drying off, and we have this view, which is pretty awesome. It's going to be a bit strange tomorrow when this Incredicoaster grinds to a halt, because all you can hear when you're on this pier is the noises of the ride. It's going to be really quiet, when it stops tomorrow. The restaurant here is called the Limelight Lounge. We ate there the first time we came to Disneyland 3 years ago, and it was really good, but really difficult to get into. I couldn't actually find a slot for us this time, so we're not eating there unless we can get like a walk-in. I think it's got such a good position to sit and eat your lunch and look at this pixel up here. It had really good food from what I can remember too. See how wet we are. This is where my husband's been sitting. It's a nice wet bum print. Back again at the Incredicoaster. This time we're lightning lane, so we're sneaking up this shortcut. The main queue is down here. Okay, that was Incredicoaster number 2. Definitely think that's my limit. Got a bit sick after 2, so no more. That's it for this trip now, because it shuts tonight when the park closes. So everyone's really hungry, but our dinner booking isn't until 8 in the pizza restaurant in downtown Disney. So we're just going to wander over and just see if we can get an earlier table. If not, then we'll waste a bit of time there doing some browsing and shopping before dinner. I know, I just saw their outfits. They must have loved my ears.
Yeah. Or maybe that family's part of it. Or they like designed it.
So we've just exited the park and we're now in an area called Downtown Disney, which the easiest way to describe what Downtown Disney is like is that it's like Disney Springs. It's got the restaurants and the shops, but it's much smaller and it's just between the two parks. So this is a much kind of easier park to manage than Florida, especially if you've got little children, because you can walk between the two parks in seconds and you've got the shops and restaurants between them. So the first time we came to Disney, Mabel was, I think she was 5, I think she was 5, and she was still quite little, but it was just perfect way to kind of introduce her to Disney without having to do the Disney World with the 5 parks and the water parks and the distances between the hotels. So yeah, we really loved it, and we've been back another time since then, and this is our 3rd time. So we love Disney World too, but there's a nice kind of small charm about this place, and it's the original one as well, which is something really nice about that. So for the 70th anniversary, they're doing this special key where you have to unlock certain lock pads in the areas here, and then when you've done it, you get a commemorative 70th trading pin. But they're massive, aren't they? But they're going to be smaller things. The kids want to do it, so I think we're going to get one for all of them to do over the next 4 days. Hello, I'm back in my room doing some work. The others have all gone back into the park to meet their cousins, because their cousins have arrived today from San Francisco. And I've come back to the room and there's a show going on in Californian Adventure. And so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I can see, which is not much, but I'm listening, so I'm doing my work outside here on the balcony. The pools are down here, and I'll show you what I can see in here. Morning from Disneyland. We are going into the main Disneyland park today. That's the main park that's, I would say, most like Magic Kingdom if you know Florida better. It has Main Street and the castle and all the main rides like Pirates and Haunted Mansion and Tiana's and Space Mountain, so it's kind of like Magic Kingdom, but it also has the Star Wars stuff in it, because there's only 2 parks here, so you get Star Wars as well. So we're going in there today, and hence my Haunted Mansion ears, and I will vlog along the way. We have arrived. That first view of the castle.
I'm waiting for it, honestly.
Every time I look at it, it's just like, oh, it's so small.
Oh yeah, it's very small compared to Florida. I tried to zoom in, but it didn't really work. We are on Main Street, really similar to Main Street in Florida. Last time we were here, it was Christmas a couple of years ago, so it's really nice to be here on the 70th celebrations and see all the different decorations. First stop, Starbucks, which I love because I'm going to flip the camera around. It looks just like a normal Main Street shop, but it's Starbucks. We are heading straight into Tomorrowland. It's a bit of a tradition for us. We always go into Tomorrowland first, whether we're in Magic Kingdom or Disneyland, because we liked riding Space Mountain first. Also, Space Mountain is much better in Disneyland California. It's a very cool ride. I think it's a bit more, I've not been to Disneyland Paris, but I'm told it's a bit more like the ride in Disneyland Paris. It's very fast and smooth. Now in Adventureland, we are heading to Indiana Jones because the lightning lane's really pushed back into the afternoon, but there's not a very long queue, so we're going to get that done before our next lightning lane. This is the ride that they're making at Disney World, where Dinosaur was, or is currently. I don't know if it's shut yet. But yeah, this is what's going to be at Disney World. Indiana Jones is done. Not a fan of that ride. I like the theming, but it's just very, very jolty. Much more jolty than Dinosaur. I feel like I need to go and see my chiropractor right now. We're now killing some time before we go on Mountain Railroad. I never remember the name of that ride. The Rocky Mountain Railroad on Jungle Cruise, because there's a very small wait time.
Welcome to the world famous Jungle Cruise. You boys, what's up, my guys? Alright, so the big one on the box right there is Mando, and guess what? He's holding up the child.
It's churro time. Getting into Galaxy's Edge, and we've just booked Rise of the Resistance, which is a paid-for ride if you don't want to queue. So we've decided to pay rather than queue, because the queue just gets crazy if you do that. So we're going to pay for this one. But yeah, it's very cool here, very well themed if you love Star Wars.
BB-8. Prep the ready room for recruits.
Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Recruits crossing to transport.
All recruits must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds.
Love this area of Galaxy's Edge. Like lots of shops and cafes and bars. It's so well themed. We have had our lunch and we are now in the Tiki room waiting for our Dole Whip, which is on a mobile order here, and I think it's just about ready.
Oh wait, you got it. You got it. You got it right there.
Will, show us the key.
Millennium Falcon.
Here it is. Delicious. Hello. So we've had a bit of time since I last vlogged. We went back to the hotel and sat by the pool for a few hours, and we're back in the park. We've switched to California Adventure because we've got park hopper tickets, and just killing a bit of time before dinner now. No real plan, just kind of mooching. I've just got a Starbucks and We may just wander into Cars Land, one of the rides, not the big one because we'll do that tomorrow when we get in early. But yeah, that's that. This is me from the future. I'm just editing this video and I've decided to split this Disneyland vlog into 2 parts because we're already at 17.5 minutes and we're only halfway through, so no one wants to watch a vlog that long, so I'm going to split it in 2. This half up today and the next half will be up next week. So I hope you've enjoyed it. There's still lots more to see for our trip at Disneyland. I do think the second half might be slightly less coherent in terms of time scale because towards the end of our road trip I got a bit tired of vlogging all the time and just a bit tired in general. So I didn't vlog every second, but I still think there's loads of content in the second half and loads of rides you've not seen yet. So I hope you enjoy it next week, and I hope you've enjoyed this week too. Thank you so much for watching so far, and do let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe as well if you have a second. Thank you.